long does a divorce take in the state of Michigan? Well, my name is Akiva Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan, and today we're continuing our video series designed to educate and inform the public. So please subscribe to our channel. How long does it take? There's basically three answers to that question. Number one, it takes how long the statute says it's going to take. If there's no children, your divorce can't be resolved before 60 days. If there are children, it can't be resolved before 180 days. So that's answer number one. Answer number two is it's going to take as long as it takes to do a good job. That's how long it's going to take. And number three is the most qualified answer. Well, what does that mean, doing a good job? Well, it's like this. The court may say your case can be finished in as quickly as 60 days. But understand what that means. A 60-day case basically means the parties have nothing to talk about. They have no disagreement on anything. They have no children. They've got no assets to divide. They've got no nothing. Everything's chop. It's all done. You know what the odds are of getting a divorce? These are two people that can't get along on anything. That's why they're getting divorced. You know what the odds are that they're going to agree on everything? Well, if it's a very short-term marriage, it was just a mistake, and they both agree on that, the odds are great. If it's a longer-term marriage, even if they have no children, and all of a sudden they're not getting along, the odds get smaller and smaller that they're going to be able to do this that fast, but theoretically, they can be invited to resolve a case with no children in as early as 60 days after filing. Now, with children, it's 180 days, so you're going to have this case pending for at least 6 months before you come to the court and say, okay, we're done. And that's designed to allow the workings of the front of the court and all the things that have to be done with children to have that in place. So you're going to have your custody, parenting time, child support, all that stuff, and that's why the statute gives you more time. Between me and you, though, the state court administrator's office generally will not start knocking on the judge's door demanding resolution of a case before a year or so. So if the case is less than a year, the court is well within the timelines that the state actually expects the court to finish off a divorce with children. And you know, we have cases that take way longer than that. Sometimes they take way longer than that to get the judgment. Sometimes the post-judgment life of the case, renders it very long in the making. I was talking to somebody recently who told me that their parents had a divorce, took 10 years. Well, I don't think the divorce actually took 10 years. I think the divorce probably took a year or less. But I think all the post-judgment stuff made the whole thing linger out in what appeared to be 10 years. There could be motions to limit parenting time. There could be post-judgment custody motions. There could be child support modification motions, alimony motions to sell real estate, motions to buy real estate, all these kind of things that can happen after the fact. And yes, a case can regrettably linger on for 10 years. Most won't, though. Your case is going to be over with, probably within the confines of a year. Even if it's a divorce with children, the case is going to come up for trial, and the court is going to be hard-pressed to not get that case going because the court doesn't want cases that linger on forever. So how long does the case take? Well, like I said, to do a good job on a case with children is going to take a while, but the court won't be pressured to resolve such a case if it's less than a year old. Once it starts growing whiskers and gets more than a year old, pressures are going to come on the judge to get that case tried and resolved. So will they take a really long time? Will they go for 3 or 4 or 5 years? No. Odds are they won't. Every now and then you do get a case that's protracted, but for the most part, every effort's made to resolve these and resolve them quickly. If you have any questions about your case, of course, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.
248-588-3333. 248